All right, so we met at CrossFit when Dave started to creep on me a little bit.
So I would just make sure that I knew when she was going to class, and I would just make sure that I would accidentally bump into her each class. And eventually, after a couple of months of accidentally bumping into her, I got the courage to ask her out to dinner.
And then I said yes. And then from there, it just kind of all worked out. So when we were looking for officiants, I was fortunate enough to have Dave help a lot with the wedding planning, and he kind of took control of that. So
we went on, and I looked under people and their reviews, and there was a few people where I watched a couple of clips and didn't like them as much. There was a few people where I read reviews and they got some mixed reviews, and then I came upon Service Ministries, and all of the reviews were phenomenal. All the help that people claimed that they had gotten before the day and on the day of, really made Carmela and I feel incredibly comfortable.
So when we were looking for a wedding officiant, a big part that was important to us was finding someone that would help us make the ceremony our own, as well as respecting our family's wishes to have a religious aspect to it.
One of the other things we were also looking for, we know it's a high-stress day, and so we know a lot of people that we had heard didn't even enjoy their ceremony, or they were so bogged down in everything that was going on with the day. So we wanted somebody that made us feel carefree and made the ceremony feel carefree. So on top of organizing it for ourselves so that we knew what was going to happen in the event that it was going to happen, we got to pick different family members that were important to us, so we knew we were surrounded by those who loved us, but also the calm demeanor that we had during that day made us very easygoing. So that was very special to us.
I would say the process, looking through different wedding officiants, was very relaxed, and it happened very quickly. We called Service Ministries. We met at a very comfortable place at Panera, and it was just a very relaxed conversation. So from that initial meeting, it was kind of a no-brainer. We immediately knew that that's what we wanted on the day of the wedding, something relaxed, laid back, kind of like how we like to think of our relationship. So
one of the other things that was really helpful for us as well is that on the first day that we met Service Ministries, we got a book that was just the laws of Illinois. There were so many things of what do we do when and how do we do it. So we got that guideline. We didn't actually need it because Service Ministries was incredible at reminding us of different things at the different point. But at a year ahead of time, we were able to see everything that we would have to do over the next year as far as our wedding was concerned. And so going from meeting the first day to setting a date to finalizing everything, there was email communication back and forth. Anytime we had a question, we got a reply back right away, which was fantastic. We were able to call Service Ministries at any time and also get contact that way as well. So that was very helpful. If anything, if we did need anything, we were able to get it right away.
Yeah. And I think also we were wanting to plan our own ceremony, but didn't know how to begin. And so we were given so many different resources, and so many different readings, and so many different layouts that we were really able to pick and choose what we wanted that day to be like. So that was very helpful, a good guide.
So the day of the wedding, the expectations were definitely met. We, besides it being incredibly gross and hot, which I guess for a midsummer wedding is an expectation, I guess. But other than that, everyone was very timely. Service Ministries showed up. They were ready for us. They were kind of organizing where everyone needs to go, how everyone needs to line up, and so the ceremony went, I think, exactly as we expected it to on the day of, other than the incredible heat.
Yeah, I would say I didn't have one worry the whole day leading into the ceremony. So that was one of my goals on the wedding day, was just to be relaxed and not to have to stress and run around and make decisions, and all of that was just done for us. Our guests gave us a lot of feedback on the day of the wedding, and it was all very positive. So I heard things such as, that was a very intimate ceremony, that was the best ceremony I've ever seen. A lot of our guests were very pleased with the flow of the ceremony, how involved our family members were in the ceremony, and how personalized that it was. I would highly recommend Service Ministries to other couples who are planning to get married. Like we said, it was a very good experience for us. I can't express enough how relaxed it was. Yes. When you think about wedding planning, you think about stress and being overwhelmed with decisions, and Service Ministry wasn't any of those things.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I would definitely recommend Service Ministries. Would we do it again? I'm just teasing.
No, I don't think so.
Put that in that video.